Working from home has become a part of everyday life for many. Welcome back to Techstination for another interview. I'm Fred Fishkin, and joining us from Anchor is Adam Weissman. Thanks for joining us, Adam.
Hey, Fred. Thanks for having me again. Great to
And
be
we
here.
want to point out to people Anchor is spelled Anker. And it's known for a wide variety of consumer electronics gear these days. And you've created something called AnkerWork. I guess it's kind of a work from home lineup. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So back in January of 2020 at CES last year, we introduced the PowerConf, the original PowerConf, which was a portable Bluetooth conference speaker. I think you and I actually spoke about it way back when. But, that was kind of the first entry into the home, work from home market or work from small business, home office kind of thing. So, and
And that was
great.
before all of us started doing it.
It was before we realized what was about to happen a month and a half or 2 months later. So, so we sort of continued that feeling and that thought with it's a new product line for us that we're calling AnkerWork, which we launched it last week in a virtual event, and it's really going to, with the two new products that we launched, the C300, which is our AI HD webcam, and we have the next generation of the PowerConf, which is called the S500. Those will be the first two of many products under the AnkerWork moniker or product line. So, and they're really about portability, working from home, and being able to, at the same time, take some of these products and work at both in the office and at home. So they're small, they're portable, because there's a hybrid work environment that we think is going to really kind of take off as people get back to work. One of the things that working from home and working remotely did was people said, I like the freedom of it. I like, the ability to work from home, but still recognize the need to be in an office some days. So, with the camera, you can actually bring it home, put it on your laptop, and then easily throw it into a bag or a purse, bring it to work, and then have your own conference calls with that as well. So,
and what I like about it, one of the things I like about it is the versatility that it brings to the picture, so to speak. It can just sit on its own, and it's got an articulating base, and it also, you can use it on a tripod.
Yeah, it's I think it's a pretty standard thing in the industry for webcams to have one. I think every webcam that I've ever seen friends or family use, they have that tripod. So it was an important thing to include. So you can position it on a laptop, or if you have like a mini tripod, you can simply put it onto a table and get a different angle. But yeah, I mean, it's a really great little camera. And we really stood out for a couple things. We use AI in a couple different ways for both focus, framing, and also sound. So really to just get the best image, the best sound from you, so that the people viewing you can see you clearly. The C300 also does things like auto reframing, where you can set it, and as you move around, it will track you. But one of the great things that we did was we looked at other webcams with that auto framing feature, and when we were kind of tuning it, instead of capturing every single move, if you just move or shift, you lean over to take a quick drink of water. If you do that, it was really distracting to the viewer when it followed you with every single move. So we made it a little more purposeful, that only after whatever it is, 2 or 3 seconds of being in that other position does the camera refocus. So it does things like that. It's great with low light. And it has dual microphones for built-in sound. So,
And a lot of people have been using the built-in cameras and built-in microphones on their notebook computers, and sometimes the results aren't too good.
no, it's definitely an upgrade. If you think of, it's the same reason that while cell phones are great for taking pictures, it's why professional photographers use, or even amateur pro or, professional or wannabe professional photographers use actual cameras because they do image capture so much better. The same thing is true with a webcam and a laptop. You know, a laptop has that built-in webcam. It's one little tiny piece of that laptop, whereas the sole function of a webcam is to record great quality images and capture great audio.
No secret that it's a competitive environment. There are some big names out there in this business. What advantages does Anker feel it has in coming to market with the C300?
You know, we are a company, Anker, from the time we were founded in 2011. We really like to provide high value products to our customers. So everything from just feature rich products that perform really well with, you know, at a very reasonable cost. So the C300 costs $129.99 here in the US. You know, but with that AI built into it, we think we really do stand ahead of our competitors, where low light performance, you know, unfortunately, people take conference calls at all different times during the day, whether it's for work or maybe it's that after work call with friends or family that you're socializing, you're seeing your parents or your grandparents. And, you know, low light is just a condition that you have to deal with. Sometimes you have lights, but if you don't, you know, we wanted to make sure that through that AI and using that AI system, you really look your absolute best on camera, while also, you know, being flexible to, again, have different field of view for a more up close or zoomed in feeling, to like a mid-level zoom, to a much wider view where maybe there's 2 people or 3 people on camera, and having the ability to center yourself in the frame automatically is a great feature.
Using software that people can download with the
Correct.
camera.
And you know, one of the other things that we do is, and we looked at this as well, is the like auto focusing. If you think about at some point during, you know, most conference calls, somebody will hold something up to the camera, you know, whether it's a drawing or an item. You know, for me, it's pairs of headphones or whatever it happens to be, and I'll be able to do it and hold it up. And what the C300 does is it actually will go from your face to the object within 0.35 seconds. And then when you put it down, when you lower it, it goes back to your face in the same 0.35 seconds.
So moving on, you also have a new PowerConf unit. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's actually a unit. It's not available yet. We haven't actually announced pricing or timing, but it will be coming in the coming weeks or months. I don't have any more information about that, but it's going to be a really cool product. It's kind of the next generation in our line. It uses 4 microphones that are really positioned to pick up everything around it. It does have an app that we introduced with that AnkerWork software, or with the AnkerWork software. And what it allow you to do, it has 3 different modes. One mode is for like a traditional conference call where there might be 4 or 5 or 6 or even 7 people sitting around a table, and it'll pick up each person's voice and lock on to that voice. And then it blocks out whatever else is around you. There's another mode that's more of like a VIP mode. So if it's just one person on the call, you don't need it to try to lock on other sounds that are coming from around it. And then, so it'll lock onto one person's mode sitting in one position. And then the third is kind of like a streaming mode almost, that you can use it if you're, you know, playing music or whatever it is, and anything that's in front of the microphone will be picked up. So whether it's singing or, you know, talking into for a podcast or a video cast, or even like this.
So for more information, the best place to go is Anker, ANKER.com. Adam Weissman, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Fred.
Now this. It takes a lot of listening to build a better radio, and that's just what the folks at C. Crane have done. Bob Crane and his crew, nestled among the rivers and tallest trees in the world in Fortuna, California, have made a habit of listening to their customers. And that's just what they've done in building the CC Skywave SSB, the Swiss Army knife of portable radios. For everyday listening to AM or FM in the yard or patio or on the nightstand without having to drain a mobile phone battery, it's a great companion. But it is also a companion equipped for NOAA weather information and alerts that can be life-saving. You can listen to FEMA and Coast Guard transmissions too. Beyond all of that, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world. It's compact, easy to take with you, and built to last. The CC Skywave SSB. Click on the link at Techstination.com.